Hey everyone, this is Jen Norton, and I have a new painting here today that I just completed, and it's the wedding at Cana, if you recognize that. Maybe you don't, it's a little bit abstract. Um, and I'm just fascinated all like the hidden messages in this story. This, of course, is the first miracle that Jesus performs, and the verse in John 2 starts out with, "On the third day there was a wedding in Cana." I don't know, to me, every time I hear the third day, that sort of says there's something resurrection-y going on here. There's something, more that isn't known that's going to be known. And then his mother, Mary, comes to him and says, "Hey, they have no more wine." And he says, "Well, how is that my issue? It isn't my time." And Mary doesn't really answer him directly, at least not in the scripture, but she turns to the servers and says, "Do whatever he tells you." And I think that's symbolic for us, not just in that the fact that Mary is going to help us, and Mary's actually going to intercede for us with her son and put our petitions before him and say, "Hey, it is kind of important. He might be busy saving other people, but I need some saving." But she also is going to turn to her servants or to you and me and say, "Do whatever he tells you. You don't just get free magic here. You got to put your work in." And I think that's really symbolic in the wedding, because we have so much that's godly and so much that's human coming together to make this miracle. You have, vineyards and people who are gathering the water, and of course the people who picked the grapes and made the wine and now are serving the wine. And in my painting here, I sort of have this shape that I see often used, this elliptical shape that's like a portal to the divine. And so I have that here with Jesus and Mary kind of working together within that shape. But around it is all the humanness, all the work we must do. We can make our vows. We need to do we need to gather the water. We need to pour the water into the jars, and the life-giving water, of course, from Jesus comes right into us if we ask for it. And then he mixes that together with divinity, and it forms something more than it is. It's more than we can do on our own. It becomes something that's, just very special. In this case, good wine, which I happen to like, but it could be anything that you like. And then it's served, and the best wine is served back to the people who made that vow. Whether this is wedding vows or just vows as the mission you have in life, it takes your vow, it takes Christ's allowance of letting love flow to do this. It takes listening to his mother, who knew him best, when she says, "Hey, do what he says," because he means it, and he wants you to be back with him. He wants us to get back in our space with him in the next life and be all together. So I love the story because there's just so many layers, and I tried to put a few in this painting. I hope you like it. This painting is acrylic on canvas. It's 24 by 30, and it will be available at the Sacred Art Gallery in Arizona. And of course, prints and things are always available in my online stores. So have a good day, and think about your mission and how you can combine it with Christ. And so you too can have the good wine in the end.